Hi, and welcome to Women Helping Women. Today, I have the pleasure of having Leonie Young with me. And Leonie is working for Kim Walters Choices program here in the Wesley Hospital in Brisbane, Australia. And Kim Walters Choices offers a variety of services for women who have had breast or gynecological cancers. And they do amazing work. They have a lot of peer support groups and counseling. They do Reiki here. They do massage therapy, reflexology. They have wigs on loan, and they have a variety of other services for women. And it's just an absolutely fabulous place. So Leonie is definitely a woman helping women. And I wanted to ask Leonie today, what is the best part of your job?
Oh, look, there's many good things about my job. But I think because I had breast cancer myself many years ago when I was a younger woman, I've learned a lot over that time. So I think probably making sure that if all the women I speak with and all the women I know who are going through a cancer experience, that perhaps I can make a difference to what they're going to come up against, and maybe not have to try and work things out like I had to all those many years ago.
Right. Well, that's great. I mean, I think a job like yours, you get a lot of satisfaction from it. And I know that most women who come are very grateful for your services. It's perfect in Australia. We have the birds just chirping in the background, and we're out in this beautiful environment here, so it's really wonderful. But I know sometimes you have to deal with clients who don't get better and who pass away. And, how do you deal with that?
It's really, really, you can't, there's no other way to say it, it's really, really sad. But I think part of it is just understanding that that's just part of this cancer story sometimes. Mm-hmm. And we get very, very close to people. We see them sometimes from the day they're diagnosed till the day they die. And we get very close to them. So I guess we develop another relationship in that's just part of living, and dying is a part of living. And it's about, I guess, helping that person have great's maybe not the best word, a good journey. And so that they're supported all along the way, in that they're not frightened either.
Right.
And I think one of the best things you can do is just have really open, honest conversations. Laugh a bit as well as cry a bit, and be honest about what those feelings are. So I've learned lots and lots from women who are in that situation. I've learned more from those women than anybody else, really.
Probably a lot about living and what living means. When you're faced with that, you live those moments that you do have to your the fullest, absolute fullest.
And you absolutely learn then that you don't know what life's going to bring you tomorrow, and that's a great lesson to learn, really.
That is. Look, you work with other women here at the Kim Walters Choices at the Wesley Hospital, and I think almost all of your team are women.
They are.
And what's it like working with a team full of women?
We have a great team, and that's why this program's been so successful. We've been going for 16 years this year.
Oh, congratulations.
Sweet 16. But I think that's the secret. We communicate well with each other. We're very honest with each other. Don't always agree, but we agree well. We disagree well, I should say.
Yeah.
So we have that conversation with each other, and that's, open communication is absolutely important. So we all know and appreciate what each other's different roles are, and we support each other in those roles. So Janine, who's the manager, is a specialist breast care nurse and women's health nurse. So she has a specific role and things that she can do as a clinician, but she hasn't had breast cancer, and she appreciates that too. So the difference is that, I don't give any different advice. I just do it from a different angle. And I think we all appreciate that we come from different angles when we're providing that support. It's more holistic.
Right.
Yeah.
And you all bring something unique to the table.
Absolutely, yes.
That's great. That's great. And lastly, Leonie, what would you say to women if you could give them one piece of advice?
Well, one piece of advice regarding having any cancer experience, I think, really is to just take one day at a time. Sounds very cliche, but it's I think it's the best thing you can do. And just don't listen to other people's stories and take them on board. Listen to other people's stories, but remember that your story is unique to you, and that's important because you can get carried away with what ifs So don't think of the
Right.
what ifs. Just think about yourself,
Right.
what it means for you, and get the right advice and get support early. I think that's probably the most important thing. Find support, find good information right up early. Don't go, no, I don't want advice. I don't want to hear other people's stories.
Right.
I think if you get that good information at the beginning, it's a great foundation for doing well as the years go by, because
Okay.
things pop into my head many years later, but I kind of know what to do with those things when they pop into my head.
Okay.
Where in the early days when they pop into your head, you think, what do I do with this thought, because it's scary, whereas now it's still scary, but I know how to deal with it, and that's probably
Okay.
just don't be too hard on yourself. There's
Okay.
a few bits of advice in there.
There you go. I like that last one too. Don't be too hard on yourselves. All that perfectionism out there that we
Yeah.
women share. Well, this is fantastic. And Women Helping Women segment on lauriemarsden.com. And we're so very pleased to have Leonie Young here with us today in Brisbane, Australia. Thanks, Leonie.
Thank you, Laurie. Thank you.